This space is amazing.
Hello, my friend, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am super excited because today I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes as I go do some self portraits at the Walker Studio Exchange Photo Studio here in Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Hey, friendlies. So, I am going to be heading out to Walker Exchange Studios to do some self portraits and check it out. I've never been there before. So, let's go. There is so much potential of things we can do. And I only had to climb up 2 flights of stairs, not even 2, 1 flight of stairs, which was amazing. Look at this cute little corner. This is such a beautiful space. I'm very excited. I'm gonna put my body on that. So cool. Let's get to it. All right, so I got to work in setting up my tripod and basically figuring out where I want to start. Now, every time I'm in a new place, I will usually start with the same kind of side lighting. So I set up my interval timer to do a few photos. The way I set it up is to do one frame every 5 seconds up to a maximum of 25 or 35 shots, which you can see there. This just helps me really stay put and I don't have to worry about focusing or using my phone. So yeah, I take the first shot and quickly try to get in the frame within 5 seconds. So that way I'm not wasting as many frames as I have to. So once I get it settled and ready to go, then I zip on in. Now the reason why I chose this location specifically in the whole studio to start is because I like to see how the light transitions to shadows. And so I'll usually position myself next to a window and start there. The other thing was this is the outfit I wore to the studio today, and so to avoid one clothing change later on, I just decided to take some photos with the outfit that I had on. So this is me just posing, and you can see I change it up. While I did speed up the video a little bit, essentially I was changing up my pose approximately every 5 seconds so that I would have a bit of variety in the images, as you will see. But yeah, basically any space I go into, I will always start with split lighting first. It just helps my brain say, hey, we're shooting now, in addition to letting me get a feel for how the light is going to be in the rest of the space moving forward. And here's the results. So you can see some of them are a bit more contrasty. I will say that most of the images that you'll see in this video have been edited with Archipelago presets, a variety of different ones. I'm not sure which ones I used, but they are from Archipelago. So this next bit, I decided to do some more what I call confrontational images. So like most people, the part of my body that I have the hardest time accepting or appreciating is going to be my tum, and these pants really accentuated my tum, so I wanted to use this as an opportunity to explore what that could look like in a photographic form. So what you're seeing here is me putting my tum front and center essentially for the images, and yeah, just embracing it in all its glory and seeing how it feels, how it fits, what it looks like. And what I was just doing there with my hands is a little bit of dimension play. So using my hands for different, foreground and so on. And then whenever I get a little too uncomfortable with my position, I'll move to one that's a bit more quote unquote, adhering to beauty standards or whatever. And I kind of go back and forth between the two. So I challenge myself, but then I go back to what's comfortable, challenge myself, go back to what's comfortable. And this is a great way to kind of keep myself in the process, because if we stay too long in a process that makes us uncomfortable, then we just want to quit earlier, and it's not fun. So be okay to tiptoe back and forth. So you can see these photos, definitely that tum is a front and center. And I actually even considered not putting this segment into this video, but I think it's really important for you to see my process, and this is part of my process. So we're gonna do some interval timing. Intervals. Let's see if this is gonna stay. There we go. Well, good enough. Okay, here we go. So for these particular images, the outfit I'm wearing is a custom-made outfit from my friend Karen, but I couldn't tie the top tight enough, so you'll see me fidgeting with it a lot because my boob kept falling out. That's the thing, when you're doing movement photos, you want to make sure you have garments that actually move with your body, or else you'll, experience a little bit of a nippy slippy. But overall, this type of fabric that this garment is made of, or garments are made of, photographs beautifully, as you're going to see in the photographs. I also like wearing skirts that have kind of a slit in the front, or you tie it in the front, so it gives your legs lots of movement and you don't feel so stuck. So that's basically what we were doing here. It was nice it's been a while since I've had the space to truly move my body in a way that feels good. And so to be in a space that gave me that opportunity was awesome. So yeah, that was that outfit. Also, I really liked that wall. Like, see how beautiful that color and the fabric showed up on there? You'll see the photos of me adjusting my wardrobe. There's a few of them. But overall, I really liked how the colors came together in this image, and my skin looked super glowy. The light at this time was really delicious. And yeah, again, this was an Archipelago preset. I just don't, maybe the Ore presets? I'm not too sure. Or the Ore presets? I cannot remember, but I love it. Alright, so overall, Walker Exchange Studios is awesome. It definitely is bigger than it looks online, which I think is a nice little surprise when you come in. There's so much room to do activities, but also there's room to do different types of genres at the same time. So if you wanted to set up for a portrait set, there's still enough room to do a boudoir set, to do a headshot set, and so on. So you can give your clients a variety of different things. Location wise, it's downtown Winnipeg, so it's pretty easy to get to. I came on a Sunday, which means parking is free all day downtown. If you come on the weekdays, Monday to Saturday, you're gonna have to pay. And downtown, they are not, they're not super nice about, not they that own this place, the parking people are pretty strict about going over your parking limit. So if you do come down on a weekday or Saturday, I would encourage you to park in a lot. The cool thing about the studio is it is literally 1 block away from where my studio used to be. So it allows me to come back to the old stomping grounds when normally I wouldn't have an opportunity to come downtown. So yeah, but tons of natural light. They have amazing lighting equipment, which I did not take advantage of in this particular portrait session. I did take advantage of the piano though. I did use that. they have triggers, lights, mirrors, everything's movable. Most things are on wheels, so you can move things around with ease. Yeah, it's just a really, really amazing space to have in the downtown here, and I'm absolutely certain I will be back again, whether that is with a client or a creative or just myself. I haven't even tapped the potential that this space has. So yeah, I only brought a few outfits because I wanted to test it out, but it gives me another great option. And accessibility wise, it's pretty good. Again, there is no, I don't think there's a lift up, there's like 4 steps to get up. So accessibility wise, isn't it super great? But I have yet to find a studio rental in the city that is super accessible. Mine used to be, which is part of the frustration of not having my studio anymore. At 70 Arthur Street, there's a wheelchair ramp to get up, as well as most of the time functional elevator. And some of the spaces around the city here are a little less than accessible just because they're in old buildings and have not been brought up to meet accessibility requirements in that regard. So, you know, there are certain pros and cons to each of the studios that I frequent here, and accessibility is one of the biggest barriers to a lot of them. So yeah, this one's not as bad as some of the others, but there are still steps to get up.
If there are some more studios you think I should visit and check out and do a review on, please let me know. I know in Winnipeg here specifically, a lot of new studios are popping up, and I'm more than happy to come test them out and bring you along for the journey. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!